Hey everybody, Joshua Fuchs here, Real Estate Worldwide, bringing you the video on how to obtain financing. It's very, very important that everybody knows exactly how this finance program works, how you can be approved, how you qualify, what disqualifies you, and the processes that are involved with the funding. So with that, I'm going to jump into why financing. Financing provides that competitive edge for any business, especially Real Estate Worldwide affiliates, any online marketers, and real estate investors. Now, the great thing is with financing, you can handle the number one objection of why people don't get started, which is I simply can't afford it. With financing, we have in place the ability to overcome that objection and help them obtain financing for all their products at 0%, 12 months, same as cash. Now, 12 months same as cash is a very high form of leveraging your money. So a lot of investors like this because instead of spending $11,000, $12,000 out of their pocket for everything that Real Estate Worldwide provides, they can leverage somebody else's money just like they do with homes, borrowing private money to pay for their homes to bring them a better return. They can now do that here as well with 12 months same as cash. So financing makes it an equal playing field for everybody to obtain more success. Think about this. You've got multiple people in your affiliate business that are getting sales that they otherwise may not have gotten simply due to the fact that they can finance their customers. Think about how that impacts you when you're getting pass-ups. It's very, very, very impactful to your business, and it puts money in your pocket faster when people can finance. So as an ISA, if you're entertaining the thought of being an ISA, you can get activated extremely quick on as many levels as possible by leveraging financing as well. Financing typically takes about 7 to 10 business days, and you can be activated, have access to all the products, be attending the next latest Total Access event, and be a part of the mastermind that's included with that very, very quickly. Not to mention have the ability to get your money back ASAP. Now, there's no excuse for anyone not to join the Real Estate Worldwide community and start earning while they learn. You can help many customers obtain amazing products that Real Estate Worldwide provides, products they deserve with simply little to no money out of their pocket. So, in a nutshell, this is kind of why financing. And as we continue to go through this video, I want you to really think of these particular bullets here of why financing, why me, why would I set somebody up with financing? Here's exactly why. Now, what does the program look like? You can finance 100% from $1,000 to $12,000. We've had several people get approved for $12,000. We get a lot of people approved anywhere from $5,000 to $12,000, which is fantastic. You get to say, you get 12 months same as cash, which is 0% APR if paid off in 12 months. Zero interest. That is humongous. And that's for people with very, very low credit scores, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Now, your first monthly payment is due upon funding within 48 hours. 18.99% interest rate after the 0% APR promotion. Again, it won't affect your pay rate. You're paying monthly right now. They've already factored in the 18.99%. So when you call in on month 11, say, what's my payoff? I want to pay this off next month. They'll calculate every single month's payment as principal and then tell you the remaining amount to be paid off. The term is 24 months, so you have 2 full years to pay this off in full. Cosigners are okay to have. For those of you that may be disqualified or have one of the next items that disqualify you, you can apply with a cosigner with no problems as long as they do not meet the parameters of a disqualification. So with that, what disqualifies you? Anybody that has outstanding child support balances, it doesn't matter if it's $50, $200, $3,000, you will automatically be disqualified. So be a responsible parent. Make sure you pay your child support if you can, and get that settled out so then you can actually be qualified to get financing. If you're not, then just simply apply with a cosigner that'll allow you the opportunity to generate the income to be able to take care of what you need to take care of. Now, if you have a dismissed bankruptcy, you're automatically disqualified. But if it's discharged, they'll lend to you based off of 1 day out of discharge. So discharged bankruptcies are okay. An open bankruptcy will automatically disqualify you. A 524 credit score or lower will automatically disqualify you. And if you have less than the required 2 to 4 trade lines, depending on the strength of your trade lines, if you have 3, 4, or maybe if you have 1 or less, actually, they'll automatically decline you. So if you have 2 or less trade lines active, they will disqualify you. So applying with a cosigner is not an issue, and we encourage that if you do fit in this category and you have something that disqualifies you, don't be discouraged. Please find somebody that wants to partner with you, or somebody that wants to, like a family member that will help you out and cosign for you. And even if you need to just get in at the lower amount, for one of the lower packages, see if they'll do that for you, because something's better than nothing, and getting in and getting activated is a big deal, allowing you to recoup your investment rather quickly. So what qualifies you? 525 or higher credit score. You also have $2,500 in combined monthly income. 2 years in the same industry, whether you're self-employed, whether you are a car wash guy or gal, and you've been doing it for a couple years. It doesn't matter what your job type is, just as long as you've been doing that similar thing for the last couple years. Real estate investors, obviously, if you're self-employed, that counts as well. Just 2 years in the same industry. 2 to 5 open or closed trade lines. For those of you that are like, what is a trade line? I don't understand what that is. That's a great question, and I'm going to explain to you what that is. If you have a credit card, let's say you got a Visa credit card. Maybe it's a prepaid credit card from your bank, which is a great way to establish a trade line. If you don't have trade lines, take this piece of advice. Go to your local bank, put $200 to $300 down, and open a secured credit card with them. They'll start reporting that to the bureaus. You can use that money, which is your money. You're putting it down on the card. They're just using that to create the balance. You start using it for gas, pay your cell phone bill, then pay it off every month. That'll open up and establish a trade line. Now, a car payment is also considered a trade line. A Home Depot account is considered a trade line. Anything that you're making monthly payments on that are reported to the credit bureaus is considered an active trade line. Now, if you have a closed trade line that's been closed within the last year and has been paid in full, like a car payment, let's say you had a $8,000 car you purchased, you made all your payments for 3 years, it's paid in full, that's now closed, it shows up on your credit report, and you've done that in the last 2 years, that is considered an open trade line, or I'm sorry, a closed trade line within the last few years, what they'll consider as a trade line. So trade lines need to be established for a minimum of 6 months before they'll consider it a trade line. And all approvals, once you're approved for funding, the approvals are good for 60 days. So whatever the case scenario may be, after 60 days you're automatically declined, and the lender will decline your application. So time is of the essence. We can get you funded in 10 days or less. Let's make it a point to, once we get you approved, get you in the system right away. There's no need for you to wait 60 days. So another thing is when you're qualified, that does not mean you're guaranteed for an approval. Each individual person has their own credit report manually underwritten. The lender's looking for debt to income ratios. They want to make sure you're paying, you don't have 6 trade lines, but all of them are late. You haven't gotten caught up. You've got an outstanding balance. They want to see that you're making good effort, paying on time. A few lates here and there are okay, but they will manually underwrite you, and based off of what they find, they want to fund your business. They want to get a loan for you. So they're looking for every reason to fund you versus every reason not to fund you. And I want to make sure that everybody understands that the lender they make money when they lend money. So they are looking for every way to lend money to you. So please make sure that you know what qualifies you, what doesn't qualify you, and to apply accordingly. Now, if you need to apply with a cosigner, it's very simple. You simply have the cosigner fill out the online application form that you filled out and reference your name at the top of the online application next to the Real Estate Worldwide name. Once they hit submit and e-sign, their online application will instantly be submitted to the lender for review. Then you'll hear back from funding@reww.com within 24 to 48 business hours with your approval status. So with that, it's a very simple process, and I'm going to show you some of the processes here after I talk about the finance packages. So what you're going to do is there's a few tutorials in your virtual office that show you exactly what these packages are and the links to them, that link your affiliate ID to these packages. So when you send somebody this link, this is how they sign up for financing. Package 1 is Seek, Elevate, and Smart. It's $3,941 and an estimated payment of about $180 a month. Now package 2, which is Total Access Smart, that's $9,994 with a payment of about $505 per month. And then we have package 3, which is the recommended package, and if you don't get approved for that amount, we can always work with a different package based on your approval amount. But that payment is estimated at about $580 per month. Now please remember, your first payment is due within 48 hours of funding, so please apply responsibly and make sure that you can make your payments every single month. So when you're looking at financing, it doesn't matter what's recommended or not, it's a matter of what you can afford and be responsible on payments. So we want to keep this program around for a long time, and we want to make sure that you get your money back as fast as possible, put money back in your pocket, and for what you weren't able to finance, you can purchase outright rather quickly. So one thing I also want to mention is Impact is a product that cannot be financed. That is the only product we have that's not financeable and should be purchased on a month-to-month subscription. So you want to make sure you contact your ISA to obtain access to Impact. Please note that all finance products that pay out an affiliate commission will be paid 30% if financed versus the normal payout of a cash or credit card purchase, which is a 60% commission. So your commissions as an ISA when somebody finances is 50% of what it normally is. And we just want to make sure that everybody understands that and knows what's going on. So with that, let's talk about the funding process. Below is a breakdown of how Real Estate Worldwide will communicate with you on your funding status. If you are an ISA, this is exactly how you'll be notified when your customer is funded. Step 1, ISA sets up the customer with a financing link. Step 2, customer fills out the online information, submits their online application, and then customer fills out online information, hits submit, then is taken to the online application. Now their order is pending in the system. They can complete the online application. An email notification will be submitted to the ISA and the customer once that happens. Once the application is approved or declined, another email will be going out to the ISA and the customer notifying them of the status. Step 5, final loan documents have been sent out. An email will also be sent to the ISA notifying you that your customer or future ISA has their final loan documents out to be signed. Step 6, final loan docs have been received. An email notification to the ISA and customer will go out. Funding notification to the ISA and customer will go out instantaneously once they're in process to be funded. Now please note, funding is on every Tuesday and Friday is when the lender funds, and then there's usually a 48-hour business hour time lapse for the funds to clear. So step 8, welcome to the community email to the customer will go out. That's when the ISA, the new customer or ISA, will be activated. And following that, you'll get, as an ISA, step 9, you'll get a congratulations, you got money notification email sent out to you, the ISA. So in a nutshell, this is kind of how the funding process works. If you need a little bit more time to go through this, please watch the video over as many times as you need. And with that, we are offering a credit restoration, third party, doesn't have anything to do with Real Estate Worldwide. It's just a recommended company. We've teamed up with a top credit restoration company to assist you with any of your declines and to help you obtain maximum financing and credit. Now this applies for any person looking to improve their credit, get proper trade lines, remove specific inquiries, and more. Now if you're a declined applicant for financing, this is your best source to get your credit on track to obtain unsecured capital and business product funding. So we want to assist you with everything we can to help see you succeed. For more details on the credit restoration program, simply go to yourcreditrestorationsolution.com and follow the steps there. You'll get a lot of great information, a lot of free tips that will help you get your credit back on track in a very short amount of time. So with that, thank you for your time. Get started today. By now you should have a great idea of why to finance, how to finance, and whether you qualify for financing or not. Now please again apply responsibly, and remember your first monthly payment is due within 48 hours of funding. Don't forget that you can get over 60% of your money back on your first sale as a Real Estate Worldwide affiliate. Don't let time slip you by. Apply for financing today. We welcome you to the Real Estate Worldwide family, and we also look forward to seeing you on the inside as an activated ISA and satisfied customer. This is Joshua Fuchs, Real Estate Worldwide EMC Council member, signing off. Make it a great day.